Welcome back to episode 369 of the Bad Taste Video Podcast. I'm Mike. I'm here with my man. I was going to call you Motorcycle Grizz, but that sounded lame as fuck, so I decided against it.
Thank you for not doing that.
We can now officially start a gang or club.
We're in, dude.
My man Grizz, congratulations. You now are officially licensed. You have a new bike.
I'm not illegal anymore. I'm no longer riding.
You are the fucking rebel rouser up there in Western New York, but that's a story for a different day. But before we get into this shit some more, let's hit that fucking intro.
I love that fucking like claymation, some kind of weird stop motion fucking title card, dude. That shit rules.
Yeah, I agree, man. Especially from this time period, like that early 90s thing. As you can see, we are covering Body Melt from 1993, an absolute classic, one of our favorite movies. We figure, I guess it's in the spirit of me being 2 weeks off of the SIGs.
Dude.
Easy as fuck. Happening. I don't know why people are complaining.
Fucking crushing it, dude.
Piece of cake, bro.
I'm fucking psyched, dude.
Who needs it? Who needs it? Yeah, let's fucking go. Dead with My Friends podcast. Speaking of other podcasts, we were just on one, as you heard. I believe we mentioned it in our last show.
What's the name of it?
Oh fuck, man!
It's Horror Flicks and Guitar Picks.
I knew it.
Check it
Horror
out.
Flicks and Guitar Picks. I always get it fucking spun around.
Backwards.
Can I say, man? I can't help it.
That sick Japanese cover also for Body Melt, dude. That is one of the fucking coolest things. You'll see it again throughout the show. That thing fucking rules,
dude. It's so funny. I have a copy of Body Melt, but this is one of those wonderful Prism video releases that's actually a double. It has Hail,
a double one like that.
It has Hail Caesar on the back. I have a few of these, at least two, I think, that are double. It's the full movie. It's the full movie. Yeah. It's just whatever. But I really miss them doing that sort of shit. Granted, like you could go to Target or Walmart and get like all the Gremlins movies or all the Ghoulies movies, but like. They need to do that shit more with like 4K films and like the UHD stuff. Like, really.
Well, I just saw the. Speaking of 4K, they're doing the Nightmare on Elm Street. Finally, the full box set,
dude,
in 4K, September 30th. So
what's the MSRP on that?
I think it was at like $60-$70 or something like that.
No way.
All steel box. That's on Amazon. Well, I mean, I might be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking. That's how much they should be, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, what are you even fucking doing? Like, you're pressing some discs, you got some cheap-ass tin fucking,
I think if it's
packaging.
Like a bigger thing like Nightmare on Elm Street, you're going to sell enough of them. You don't have to, like, sell them for $200, like...
Yeah, that is probably one of the most disappointing things as a horror viewer or horror enjoyer, whatever you want to call it. Oh, great, like, I fucking love this series. Oh, great, I love these movies. Then you see like the fucking 4K collection is $200 or something like that. Even, dude, I ain't paying $100 for a fucking Blu-ray. I don't give a shit what it is. I don't care how many movies you got on it, unless it's like there's very few franchises that I will spend that money on, and I can tell you, probably none of them are horror. I would definitely maybe do that.
Close to 300. That's crazy.
That'll stay out of my house because there's tons of other shit that I would rather buy with $300 than that. That's crazy.
For my motorcycle, I ain't gonna pay
exactly.
that
Exactly, dude. That's fucking nuts. $300 for a steelbook set on Blu-ray or whatever, 4K HD DVD, whatever the fuck, Ultimate HD, whatever the fuck it's called. That's insane, man. You've seen all the behind the scenes shit that you could possibly see for these movies already, right? Like, they've been released how many times on VHS?
Yeah,
they've released how many times on Blu-ray, DVD? Dude, I literally just here alone next to me, I have a copy of fucking part 2 just like sitting here. You know, like these things have been released so many fucking times.
Oh, so maybe that's what I was seeing. There's a standard 4K set with 7 discs for a little over 100.
See, like, I'm not gonna do that either, because, like, honestly, I have all, like, those fucking other, like, versions that they released in the last fucking 20 years. Do I really, like, I would rather buy, like, part 1 and, like, maybe part 3 in 4K. Other than that, other than that, I'm perfectly fine with watching them on VHS or on DVD or the other fucking Blu-rays that I already own. I just think they're getting out of control with this shit.
So like, the only box set that I paid over $100 for that I also felt was well worth that is I have the giant Herschel Gordon Lewis fucking, like, the giant cereal box fucking size, like, it has all of his movies, all in fucking a ton of extra shit. The packaging alone is fucking sick on that thing. Something like that where you're giving me something a little bit more unique than a fucking steel box. Like, dude, just because it's in a fucking steel fucking container.
Yeah, like that Godzilla one they did was fucking awesome. Like that Godzilla one, that's fucking, everybody was mad because it's so much, it's like fucking huge compared to every other like release that they've done.
Cool, man.
Exactly, like that's fucking awesome to me. Do something different. Like that Friday the 13th one, like I was not like
just a box with a fucking
I've been buying these movies since I was fucking 8 years old. Like I don't need this one. Sorry.
It might be, dude, I'm terrible with this, but it might be I believe it's Arrow Video that did the Scarlet box set for fucking Hellraiser 1 through 3. Amazing release, unique box, a bunch of extras, something that actually sells you. It was less than a fucking $100. To me, that's worth it. You know, you're not just getting a fucking generic box with a bunch of fucking DVDs shoved inside of it. You know?
I agree. I actually just received a box set secondhand from my father. Found it going through some stuff he goes to auctions and shit. Hold on one second.
Dude,
hold on. Hold on.
I have to entertain these people. Jesus Christ, Mike. All right, so everybody, Mike's going to get a fucking box set apparently that his daddy gave him. I have no idea what this could possibly be. But yeah, if any of you guys, all right, so Mike fucking kind of glossed over this, but the whole fucking, like,
I'm back.
Hold on,
I'm
Mike.
back.
All right. Well, I got something to talk about now, goddammit, so you better hurry up.
Oh yeah, I'm back. So this box set, if you're a true horror fan, is worth its weight in gold. And that's the Tales from the Crypt.
Damn, the whole thing?
The fucking DVD box set.
That's fucking pretty sick, actually. Looks pretty crispy, too.
Dude, it looks like the person fucking never used it, to be honest. The complete series. Boom. Perfect. Now, here's something.
Nothing for it, honestly.
Dude, I got a box of other DVDs and shit, like...
porn?
No porn. But it's good stuff. It's watchable shit. But, like, this is a series that, like, are we ever going to get that on Blu-ray? Like a legit fucking...
I would absolutely fucking hope they would do a new Tales from the... How have they not done
the rights?
Tales from
the rights, just like Dawn of the Dead, the rights here.
Does HBO have the rights still?
Dude, it's like a mess. It's a mess. No, it's not just HBO. Yeah, it's a ton of fucking people. That's why they were going to do that M. Night Shyamalan one. And it fell through because they couldn't get everybody to like fucking sign on. They couldn't get everybody.
It fell through. I don't want them doing that.
Me neither. I didn't fucking need that. What were you going to say? I know you got something.
So dude, This fucking that claymation thing. You guys ever watch this fucking show in the 90s? It's a kid show called Bump in the Night. Do you remember that fucking show, dude?
Yeah.
Where the fuck is awesome claymation at nowadays, dude? Like, I feel like that's such a cool. We used to watch. Is it expensive to do fucking claymation?
Dude, it takes hours and hours and hours. You got to sit there and fucking frame by frame by frame, and you have to have artists.
More of a loving of the art form that it is an actual cost thing. I mean, a dude with a camera and time to waste. I could do some stop motion, honestly, if you guys wanted to. But I'm just saying, like, it doesn't take a lot of money. It just takes, I think, a lot of creativity and some fucking time.
Well, you got to be able to also make the fucking figures. Like, you got to make the character. Like, it's a big undertaking, man. You got to make the sets. You got to make, you know.
Oh, dude, it's something like Bump in the Night. You had to, like, recreate these characters over and over again to look exactly the fucking same, dude. Like, that's got to be the hardest shit ever.
Yeah, Mad God. Do you ever watch that, Grizz?
Dude, awesome fucking pull. Yeah, that is trippy as fuck.
Yeah, that was wild. That was one, like, usually you're like, you know, something newer like that, you're going to be like, maybe it's probably going to fucking suck. Then we watched it. I was like, oh, fuck, like, this is actually fucking awesome. Right?
Really fucking
it's got that, like, late 80s thing trying to, like, fucking traumatize kids. You know? It's like, it's a cartoon or claymation, but it's fucked up. It's like, oh, fuck, those are the best for things, me.
Honestly.
It's a lot deeper than that, bro.
I'll stop sidetracking us with Bump in the Night. Now I just want to go watch some fucking episodes of that and see if it's actually as good as I remember it being.
Yeah, nah, it probably won't be. But you know, it was Nothing just as good as we. That's not true. Yeah. Body Melt was. Body Melt from 1993, an evil corporation, or just kind of maybe a handful of people at this point, trying to produce a body-altering vitamin that produces some unexpected results.
Rushing it to market, basically. You know,
dude,
trying to get it out there, make that money.
This movie's fucking crazy, man. Honestly, it's a fucking body horror film. It's a melt movie. There's goo. I think they're hanging dong.
Within the first, all right. What rules about this movie? Within the first, before it even hits 2 minutes, you get dong, and you get full fucking frontal, some chick action. It's like it's putting it out there right from the beginning. This is gonna be body melt. You might see some dong from time to time. It's a continued theme. It's a fucking great way to start a film.
So, Grizz, Body Melt is an Australian horror film. Not many of them out there, right?
No, we did that one. That Brain Blast was the last Australian film we covered. That one was pretty fun, but it doesn't quite live up to like what Body Melt is, dude. Body Melt. This is probably one of the fucking best Australian movies of all time, next to Crocodile Dundee.
Mad Max.
I don't know if that's really an Australian movie or if that's just like.
No, I don't think that's. I think that's just because it had Paul Hogan or whatever the fuck his name. Yeah. But Mad Max. Mad Max is a fucking sick movie.
Australian. Yeah.
Actually, we have a Mad Max alumnus in this film. Did you notice that?
Who the fuck is that?
We'll get into that later.
Fill me in, wise women. So what's cool about this, what we're not in on as foreign viewers, man, is that like a lot of the people in this movie are all pretty big soap opera actors in Australia, and this whole thing is kind of like the director's like kind of like a spin on that whole like movement that was happening in the 90s of soap operas in Australia being so popular. This is his like, you know, twisted version of that, where even a lot of the scenes and stuff are very like mimicking of like the soap opera scenes that you would see. So this had a bigger impact in Australia, way more than it did here, you know, in the States, obviously, just because people were like, I'm used to seeing these people as, you know, serious, quote unquote, you know, soap opera actors and shit. Now they're getting tentacles growing out of their fucking neck. So.
It's almost shot like a soap opera, also, like just the physical quality of it.
100%.
It definitely looks soap opera-esque. But I like the whole idea of this like corporation doing a test on this Pebbles court, right? These people
unknowingly,
unbeknownst to them, the vitamins and supplements that they're taking are actually mutating them and affecting them in a hypernatural way. I like that too, right? Hypernatural.
This is a great like, you know, storyline for a movie, dude. Just like guinea pig fucking cul-de-sac of neighbors gets sent an experimental drug, and just like mayhem just unfolds. And I love that each one, like, they all have similar sides, you know, side effects to this drug, but each have like their own unique, you know, way of melting, I guess, dying, for lack of a better term, in the end. So
yeah,
it's much fun, man.
It's cool because you almost have like everybody has their own story. Like there's like a, you know, you're not just focusing on one set of people, you're focusing on a whole bunch, multiple
it's almost
sets.
An anthology in a way, if you look at it that way, because there is, it like breaks in between. I mean, there's some jumping around and stuff, but it really does kind of like break down towards the end into like
there's a lot going on.
Story 2, yeah.
There's a lot going on.
So much going on. A bunch of neighbors you got to keep track of here.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like, and you know the movie's going to be fucking nuts because from the beginning, like you said, you get nudity right off the bat. They're injecting drugs into each other and shit. Yeah. This is the Venuville Corporation vitamin, whatever the fuck he's taking. But you know it's fucked up because after she injects him, you see it like pulse. Right, like it pulsates his like veins and stuff in his forearm. You know that's a bad fucking thing.
And then she hit him up with way too much on purpose to see like what the effects would be if it was pushed to a higher dose.
Well, she wants to kill him. That's the whole thing. That she wants him dead because he's like pissed about the fact that they're testing on these people in this cul-de-sac.
Yeah, he gets the fucking before he realizes I'm about to fucking melt. He like gets the information off them to like, you know, where this is, Pebbles Court, and he's driving like a motherfucker,
dude.
To basically try to warn these people.
I like when he fucking goes into the convenience store and because he's like a scientist, he's like a fucking a chemist of some sort. He's like, I need dish detergent, and he's drinking the detergent. Because apparently that would stop whatever the fuck is going on. I thought that was fucking awesome. But like Grizz said, he's speeding towards this cul-de-sac to try to warn these people, which I don't even know what the fuck he planned on doing once he got there. But he just starts breaking down physically. And this is one of the scenes that sticks out to me. He's trying to like still keep a scientific record of what's going on, what's happening to him, how he's mutating, what the side effects are. And there's something about this that I just really fucking enjoy.
Second phase is glandular. Third phase is...
That's my favorite part.
Yeah. I like how they have like parasite vision. Is this guy's name Paul, right? This guy's name Paul?
Yeah. The
Gianni?
brothers.
Yeah.
They're brothers, they're friends.
He just crashes the fucking car. Yeah. I like how there's just like goo everywhere as he's fucking doing that. But they kind of give you a little bit of a heads up there. He says the first phase is like you start seeing shit. You're going to start hallucinating. Second phase is a glandular issue. So you start secreting shit. You start swelling and everything. You don't really get, I guess the third phase is... it's like complete meltdown. But is the third phase this fucking tentacle creature that emerges from this guy's fucking ripped open neck after the crash? So he's laying there on the hood and you just see like these fucking tendrils coming out of his throat. It's like going like it's through his nose and everything. But it retreats back in because it's sentient somehow.
You think that's what it's doing? It's sentient? It knows? Not to be seen?
It has to, man, because we're going to see later what happens with the pregnant woman. It has to be sentient. Like,
oh, yeah. With that's a good call, dude. You really dig into this stuff. I like that about you.
Hey, dude, I'm here for bad taste is for the children. I got to fucking explain these movies so everybody can understand it. Yeah.
The mind of a child.
I like the dude that they showed drinking the Alka-Seltzer. I believe his name is Paul, right?
I believe that to be true. Yes, I'll go with Paul as well.
He is like going to pick somebody up at the fucking airport, and he starts like fucking hallucinating. Right?
Like a dead hooker.
You know, it's like it's something like that. I was wondering if it's something from his past. You know what I mean? Like
a woman that's not in great shape. I mean,
no, she looks like she's like burnt up. She's got her arm looks like it's bleeding too.
Her face is all cut and shit.
But like, dude, I love when she's just like fucking mongrel. Like, she's just like fucking got this like nasty attitude, right? She's like kind of a bitch. Like, I need a place to stay. And but you don't
just with it.
You don't completely realize that she's a hallucination at this point. It took me a couple watches before I realized that, like, right off the bat, like, oh yeah, like this dude, it says first phase is hallucinations. And of course we get one here with this fucking mystery mutant woman, right? This figured woman. But then she starts like regressing into a normal looking Australian
pretty attractive woman.
Yeah. But she steals his rib for some reason. And there's like a whole thing about her collecting ribs from other dudes.
This is such a weird scene.
It's scene.
Awesome. But it's
I agree with
weird.
that, but I can't explain this one to you. I'm sorry.
There are many women in the world like me.
Look, like massaging the rib out of his fucking
men in the world like you.
his abdomen. Look at that. That's fucked up.
And we are all
juicy.
In your mind.
She just pulls that fucking rib right out. Displays it nicely to him.
And he's just like, ugh. Look at that fucking, look at that cut. Artistic as fuck.
Is it just me, or does that not like play out like a fucking scene from like a 70s horror film? Like
it
everything
feels
about that feels
very like
early 70s, man.
Yeah, like very psychedelic, very you know, Simon King of the Witches type shit.
Yes, dude. Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
what
you
I'm
know,
trying to get at.
I also think it's supposed to be some sort of Adam and Eve shit, but the fuck, this guy's just like some fucking like middle manager type
Just
dude.
Paul.
This fucking
Like,
Paul,
what the
bro.
fuck, man?
Just
But
Paul.
yeah, like so that he has one of the more confusing, you know, fucking things going on for sure. I like the Italian brothers.
Oh man.
These they're brothers, friends. I don't fucking know. They're Italian.
I think
guys.
they're friends. I think they're friends.
Yeah, because they're referred to at one point as the Italians. So I don't know if it was just, you know, whatever. But these guys are like thinking they're going to this health spa with like all of these beautiful women, and they end up getting like trapped with these like bogan people out in the middle of fucking Australia that are just like kind of mutiny, I guess, for lack of a better term. Like something's definitely not right with these people.
Yeah, they're definitely deformed. They're definitely altered in some sort of way. That's Sal and Gino. That's
Sal and that's great names for
the father in this area, in this fucking compound. That dude is the Knight Rider from the first Mad Max. Remember in the beginning, the dude that's riding with the chick and he's fucking screaming, he's like fucking howling and stuff. Dude, I did not realize it until this watch that was fucking him.
Because I'm looking at it now in that scene where he's asked me if he's done any good drugs lately, and that's where you could fucking really tell when he's fucking talking to him in that ending scene, dude. That's a good call.
Dude, that he's a cool fucking character. He looks like him too. Like when you go back and look at the photo, you're like, oh fuck yeah.
He's a cool character in this movie too. He's like the head of the fucking mutants.
Like
the father figure-ish.
He's like he's the father of all these things, but he worked for Vimuville. He was also a scientist and worked with the dude that's currently the head of that project on making.
You'll see there's a doctor
substance
involved in all of this who is
kind of a dick.
I think before we get into these mutant dudes, the doctor who works for the vitamin company, who's like, you know, kind of monitoring these patients and stuff, I think he has somewhat of a conscience in the beginning of this movie where he's calling up the headquarters to that girl who shot the dude up and is like, we're having some fucking issues. This person's over responding. This person's not responding. Like, we need to fucking back off on this. And she's like, there's no way we're backing off. And then, you know, she immediately goes ahead and gets distribution to mega chains and shit like that to get it in stores. And he's like, we can't do that yet. So he does have an understanding that, like, he wants to do this the right way. but it's still not the right way.
I don't think he has a conscience. I think he just doesn't want to get fucking arrested. I think that's it. I think
there's a thin line between a conscious and
I think he knows that like there would be trouble if this went to market already because people are like having unpredictable reactions. I think that's how he's looking at it. Not so much like, oh, these people are getting hurt. He's just like, yeah, we got to test it some more on some more people. So like he don't really give a fuck. He
as we find out, this is his second time around fucking making a drug and trying to make sure this one goes better than the last one. So, but anyways, these fucking mutant people that old Sal and Gino run into, they have a daughter figure. I don't know, like is that a good term for it?
Yeah. It's very.
It looks like Shannon Hoon if you were tripping. From fucking Blind Melon is what it fucking looks like, to be honest with you.
It's a very like nothing but trouble type family, right?
Yes, that's a dude, 100%. They would fit right in with the
very
in
like
the
out,
jailhouse.
like in the outback, but nothing but trouble. Yeah, that's what's going on here. A bunch of fucking lunatics, but
she takes
the
a liking to
daughter,
little Gino.
Yeah, the daughter fucking kills this motherfucker. She ends up
unfortunate way.
Dude, this movie's filled with fucking unfortunate things.
Also, though, pretty wild that Gino, first of all, is like sneaking away.
He's down the clown with this fucking thing, yeah.
100%. So, I mean, I guess you take wild chances.
You get wild outcomes.
Wild outcomes.
Yeah, there's the one brother. See, it's like nothing but trouble. They hear like screaming. She's fucking stabbing him in the crotch with this giant wooden pike while also fucking biting his neck violently.
Off, basically, dude. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man. I honestly like that's such a wild turn that like these people are also killers, right? Like
I was not expecting that. I thought they were going to be weird. Like, I thought she was going to, like, fall in love with him. It's kind of like the fucking daughter in Nothing But Trouble.
Yeah, like...
it was going to be one of those kind of situations for sure.
It's kind of weird that they... Yeah.
Oh, but they also, like, before that happens, they, like, watch the two younger siblings, like, kill a kangaroo.
With a rock.
And then eat its adrenal gland and fucking freak out for a while.
Dude, I like when he fucking... He does, like, the kangaroo yell. He's like... and then the thing is like, what?
And then he just fucking hits it with a fucking rock.
So while this shit is going down here, we get a pretty wild scene back at the cul-de-sac with the pregnant woman and her husband. This is where we also get one of the more memorable scenes from the movie. But holy fuck, man. They really went the extra mile with this when they decided to make like a sentient placenta attack this woman and her husband. You have this clip labeled as placentinator.
Yes, I thought that was an appropriate name for it.
So she's pregnant. She's like, oh, what the fuck? Like, I don't feel right. She feels something. She stands up. There's blood in her crotch area.
Worst.
Not good.
Blood in her crotch area. That's a good play-by-play, Mike.
Not good. She looks down. There's like a breathing placental mass or
like
organism.
Math class when I was 13 all over again.
Oh my but this thing is actually like fucking alive. It's moving around. It disappears from this spot. She calls the doctor and says like, hey, doc, you got to get the fuck over here. Something weird's going on. The husband's coming home, right? He's also en route to the madness. He shows up first. And unfortunately...
Face hugger, that motherfucker.
He gets face hugger. Dude, this is straight up fucking some alien shit. He walks in the room and she's got like a fucking letter opener pointed at her stomach too. Like she's going to stab whatever's going on in there.
It's on him.
Yeah, it's not only like just fucking... like on its face, it's trying to go in his mouth. Which it's successfully doing.
I love her bursting open.
Yeah, she's opening up like a Jiffy Pop. There's steam and all sorts of shit going on.
Such like a Jiffy Pop,
right?
Dude,
that's like
right.
that's what it looked like. It was just
Dude, if popcorn came out of there, I'd have been so happy. That'd have been the best scene of all time.
That would be the best fucking scene of all time. So unfortunately for them, they get fucked the fuck up. And this dude, we'll see a little bit later on, doesn't exactly doesn't
go well for him.
Yeah, he doesn't exactly have a pretty corpse, that's for sure. But this family on the cul-de-sac ends up going to the Vemuville facility. They think it's fucking great. They're feasting on the food that they have put out. They're doing all sorts of fucking shit. They're living fucking the dream. I gotta stop cursing so much. Damn, man. It's supposed to be like a resort, like a spa fucking trip. And it is quite the fucking opposite. For some other reason, on this professional facility, they have like a 12-foot half pipe, like a professional.
Why wouldn't you, dude?
X Games half pipe, which the annoying as fuck son decides to use. And we're going to show this clip because this is one of the best parts of the movie. I don't know if that makes us fucking sociopaths or something. I don't know.
Love it, though.
But
amazing.
before we fucking show this clip, I want to say that before the son, the brother, whatever you want to say, leaves the room, the sister says, "I hope you break your fucking neck."
Ladies and gentlemen, this one will be over the fucking top.
So he's skating on this half pipe. He tries to, I guess, do a flip, and instead lands face first. And what does he do, Grizz? Breaks his fucking neck,
dude.
And we don't really find out that happens until a little bit later on in the night.
No one's looking for this fucking kid?
Dude,
like, he's just gone all day?
This is gruesome as fuck. This is the parents.
Don't worry. I saw him smuggle his tent in with luggage. He's camping outside tonight.
He's camping outside. Then they cut to him on the half pipe with like
still suffering, dude.
Yeah, he's fucking melting, paralyzed on there. His face is all fucked up. He looks like the fucking Rocktober blood mask. Right?
I love that. It's such a good fucking sequence, dude.
It is a fucking
This whole
great
family
sequence.
they get fucking annihilated, dude. This is
very
like
unfortunate.
Like the dad and like is just. It's funny too because throughout this whole thing, you see this dad being a complete health nut. Like you see him running in his little spandex suit with his fucking Walkman every morning. Like the dude's very, very health conscious. So he's taking these vitamins and shit. And he's coming here and like even when he's having dinner or whatever with the one girl, like she's like kind of coming on to him a little bit, and so like he's pretty fucking conscious about himself. Then he starts like spewing these fucking green boogers like all over the place.
When he turns into like a Fulci melt scene, like a Fulci acid bath.
Just boogery goo, dude.
But that's not even what makes it fucking even like terrible. He slams his fucking head against the counter of the fucking bathroom sink.
That's the worst part.
Look,
Bullshit.
The wife's like, "What?"
Dude, watch the wife's facial expression at the very end of this clip.
So he's like pumping goo out of his face right now. He looks like he's got a terrible nasal infection, like a sinus infection from hell.
When she sees this, the face she makes is amazing.
She walks in. "What's going on, Tom?" It just looks like an asshole spewing.
Oh, it's such a good face she makes, dude. I fucking love it.
It looks like an asshole spewing fucking like, I don't even know, shaving cream and
shaving cream
stuff from a Dr. Dreadful kit. I don't know.
Oh my
Remember
God.
that shit? Remember Dr. Dreadful?
Dude, Dr. Dreadful's creepy crawlers, dude.
What do you think, man? Dr. Dreadful or creepy crawlers? Which did you?
Dreadfuls were definitely creepier than the crawlers. That's for sure, dude. I think they had a better molding system.
I
Creepy
like the
crawlers were a little
smell of the
generic.
creepy crawlers though.
Yeah, they definitely had that fucking weird plasticky smell to them.
It's got that would bring me right back. That fucking like just if I turn one of those creepy crawler ovens on, like with the light bulb in there, just the smell of that plastic.
Dude, thinking about some of the shit that like, dude, I remember like when I was a kid, I had a McDonald's fucking like.
Remember that thing?
Set.
Yes.
You made like French fries out of like loaves of bread and shit like that, dude. Like, yeah, I had that whole fucking thing. I had the fucking snow cone machines that you fucking.
Dude, I had a peanuts snow cone machine
That's the one. Yeah, I had a
Dude,
peanuts
I
and
saw it at fucking Walmart. Like right now, you can go buy like a new one.
Oh my god!
They like reissued it, I guess. Yeah, never quite came out how you wanted it. You know,
never, not fucking once, dude. But
you know what? I had more.
Fucking love that shit.
You know what I had more success with? My parents' like ice crusher, like the bar ice crusher. Remember those things? Remember how dangerous that shit was? You open the top and it was just like the clawed fucking blades. Yeah, you could just literally turn it and just turn your fucking hand into mush. Those were good
times. You could hurt yourself way easier.
Just reminiscing back to the 90s. So like we said before, the doctor that's in charge of the actual experiment goes back to, I guess, to see the woman who's pregnant. But unfortunately for her and him, she has already expired. But he runs into the husband, who is now like a zombified goo mutant of sorts, right? With supernatural abilities.
Yeah, apparently. That's
got a real gem for your Pebbles Court collection.
Oh.
This is Paul.
No, this is where they find him. He actually ripped the doctor. I thought this was another clip. Unfortunately, we don't have that. He actually ripped the doctor's ear off. That's fucking gross.
And like grows into him. I love that.
And this is what leads the police to finally say, hey, these Vimuville people are fucked up.
There's a lot of people fucking dying in this cul-de-sac. It's like, yeah, no shit, dude.
Yeah, no fucking shit. Now, Grizz, the twins that work at Vimuville, they're like these bodybuilding, steroided up, like
big boys.
Yeah, they're fucking hilarious. These guys,
tiny voices.
They both unfortunately go out in unfortunate ways. One, Grizz, Viagra overdose.
That's what I called it. This is a pretty accurate description.
This dude is taking these pills, whacking his weasel, and unfortunately for him, everybody explodes out of different places, and
a different load than he was expecting to blow.
Oh man, I like that. But you see his dick through his boxers getting bigger and bigger and bigger. He screams, and you see a blood splatter on the TV, on the pornography. Now,
shot, if you will.
Now, his brother, which I assume this is his brother, he gets it even worse because he takes somebody else along with him. There's a woman that works there who's also part of this plan. I guess she's like what would you call her? Like an administrator of some sort, whatever.
Yeah, she's down for it.
She's in a relationship with this other brother, and they are
she's in a relationship with the dude who just got his dick exploded because he was trying to fuck, and she was like, fucking take a cold shower, and left, and then she hooks up with this fucking
well, unfortunately for her, she goes down with the ship.
Yeah.
He starts mutating and splitting while he's having sex with her. But unfortunately for her, he's grabbing onto her throat and squeezing and
chokes her the fuck out.
Well, he like cracks her fucking larynx and stuff. There's blood coming out of her mouth.
Dang.
And you just see like his back splitting open. Oh man, this movie's fucking nuts, man. This movie's fucking crazy. So
I can think of worse ways to go, but a wild way to go.
That's true. That's fucking true. So eventually, the mom and the daughter say, fuck this. We're out of here. We're giving up on the son. I don't even know if they know he's dead at this point, but they get the fuck out of there.
Yeah,
they go try to get some medical help. And unfortunately, the mom has a delayed reaction, but she also succumbs to the madness. Her tongue starts growing like Gene Simmons, basically.
Not good.
We also get this tidbit of information that the Vimuville factory closed years ago. Yeah, her tongue is like,
shit.
Yeah, that's fucking wild. She's got the boogers coming out of her nose, too.
That's what really grosses me out about this movie.
That's fucking crazy. Look. Just juicing, gooing. Unfortunately for her, she goes out in a terrible way. And then our friend Paul from the beginning, the fucking mongrel, he also has an unfortunate demise in the police station. This is very street trash to me.
So you got this mixed up, brother. You got the dude that they found in the bag with the split open face. That's Paul. I thought that was the husband. No, look at this guy's shirt. This is the fucking husband with his mechanic shirt on from the face hugger scene. He didn't die with the face hugger. And this is him exploding in the fucking police station now.
What the fuck's wrong with this guy? Is he sick or infected or what?
Oh, that is him.
Sarge! Get me the fuck out of here! Get the paramedics! Get Willie up here now!
Dude, this is very street trash-esque.
Oh,
100%. Even with the green goo and everything. This dude, the other cop in the corner, like passing out. Just like covered in shit. Man. And that's it, man. Well, that isn't it, actually. At the end, we see them, the cops, that go into the gas station that we saw in the beginning. And, the doctor frames the husband to cover his ass.
Then he also shoots himself.
Yeah, well, the doctor ends up fucking going out in a wild way. But the cops go to the gas station that we saw in the beginning. And what do we see but a display for Vimuville vitamins? They have made it to market. People will be melting and exploding because what we learned from Pud the Mutant, the guy that used to work with Crackers, the guy who the doctor, he withheld a certain compound from the vitamins which caused he stole it because he knew he was being ousted or whatever. So he knew that this would make it unstable and that people wouldn't be able to take it without having unexpected side effects.
So who's even morally worse? The dude that like takes something knowing that it's going to affect people, or the dude that's trying to make something that is hoping it's not going to affect people?
Well, Pud, the dude from fucking Mad Max, he thought that they would never put it to fucking market if there was something like that going on, like there was wild side effects. That's why he ended up giving him the compound that it needed. Remember, he gave him the little vial, like, this is it, like, this is...
Yeah, but I think he's just showing him that at this point to be like, this is why you're in the position that you're in now. There's nothing they can do about it at this point.
I don't know if he even knew that. I don't even think the doctor knew that it was already in the store. I knew that she said they were going forward with it, but I don't think he knew that they were that far along.
My thing is that I feel like the doctor already knew there was an investigation going on. Like the police
He knew that he was in trouble. Yeah, because
he's pretty much up at this point. Like, you're not undoing what's already done with these.
He said to the woman, he's like, "What about the fucking cops? Forget the fucking push."
Yeah. So I think that.
You know what, guys? Go watch this fucking movie.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think.
Not as terrible. He's terrible, but he's not as terrible. I think they're all terrible people.
I think everybody's fucking horrible in this movie. I think everybody's terrible.
Yeah, I think that's generally a good rule of thumb.
They're all fucking bad. But Grizz, next week, Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, we are covering another Reanimator homage. This one called The Trepanator. From 1992. Yes. Dr. Herbert East is working in his uncle's clinic and experimenting with brain transplants.
We're into it, dude. I am fucking into this. I hope you guys come for next week, because I feel like this is going to be a
good one.
Movie.
Yeah, that's going to be next Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/BadTasteVideoPodcast. But Grizz, it's time we head over to the wide world of metal. And what the fuck do you have for us this week?
I have a band all the way from the depths of Florida, so you know it's probably going to be some pretty good fucking death metal. The band's name is Plasmodulated.
There it is.
The album is called An Ocean of Putrid, Stinky, Vile, Disgusting Hell. Let me tell you guys this. I love an album where I have to fucking debate with myself as to what tracks I'm gonna pull because every fucking one of them is amazing. That's what this album is. This thing just came out August, I believe August 1st, so it's only been out for about 12 days now. It's 10 tracks. Track ranges from like fucking 3 minutes all the way up to like 5 minutes, 6 minutes long. So you're getting a legit full fucking album here worth of music. And once you guys hear this, you're gonna be fucking sold. This is bad fucking ass music, dude. Let's start with Drowning in Sputum.
I like the pinch harmonics. This shit is sick. This is incredible.
So good, dude.
Dude, this is awesome. I love this fucking stuff. Once in a while, you send me things, and I'm just like, damn. But once in a while, you send me things, and even you say, damn. Like, you're like, dude, this is a banger.
You know, if I'm hyped on it, it's going to be fucking
yeah.
really, really good.
And this was one of them. This was one of them. It's the total package, right? Also, this is probably one of my favorite vocalists that we've covered so far. It's like such a fucking... Time. Yeah, this is some good shit. This is solid.
Rushes, man. The guitar players are no fucking joke either. These guys are fucking rippers. It's really displayed here. There's a really unique kind of a cool solo in this song, which is also the opening track on the album. And I think that's pretty much like a band's way of like kind of showing you, like the first track to me on an album should be like an intro to like what we're about to do for this whole album. You know, give you a little bit of taste of a little bit of everything, and they really crush it on this guitar solo. This song is called "Enveloping Effluvium."
The fuck's that mean? More whammy bar. I got a fever. The only thing that can cure it is more whammy bar. Even the rhythm track is sick. Yeah.
Dude, that hard fucking horsey whammy at the end.
I was gonna say, give me that nay.
Good.
Give me that, dude, give me that fucking...
I missed that in guitar solos, dude. Get more of that shit going.
That's why I don't know how you didn't like Slayer until fucking rather recently. You actually kind of turned...
I have come around a little bit, dude. But I will say it's maybe the very first 2 Slayer albums only. I'm talking about the early '83 album.
Dude, all you gotta listen to, you just listen to Show No Mercy, Haunting the Chapel. You can do what's it called? Fuck, why am I fucking why am I blanking right now? Come on, man. Hell Awaits. There it is. You can just pretty much do those and be set. You don't have to listen to fucking Seasons. Well, actually, Seasons in the Abyss is pretty good, man. I think you could stop there.
See, honestly, for me, dude, I'm good at Show No Mercy. Give me Slayer, Show No Mercy. That album is from '83 is fucking perfect.
Dude,
before they went like super, super heavy, but it's just like really fucking perfect early '80s thrash metal, man.
Listen to Haunting the Chapel. There's some good shit on there.
I'll give it a try.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's where this fucking band,
dude. Well, that's where like, dude, think about like you know the song "Chemical Warfare" by Slayer.
Yes.
That song's on Haunting the Chapel. Like, think about that shit when that came out. What year that came out? Like, that's a sick song to probably hear live at that time. There's awesome live videos from like '85 or something like that of them playing that song, and it sounds fucking sick.
That would be when you want to see him too. When King had hair still. That'd be fucking sweet.
When Jeff Hanneman was playing the Les Paul with the whammy, right?
Yeah,
that shit's fucking sick. Yeah. Kerry King had hair, still wearing the gauntlet, not looking completely fucking...
Dude, the gauntlet's where it's at. The big fucking oversized gauntlets is what fucking sold me.
I feel like once he had to shave his head, that was it. The gauntlets should have been gone. Like, that was it.
You can't wear both. You can't be bald with gauntlets, dude.
I was never a fan of Jeff Hanneman wearing the fucking shin guards. Like the catcher shin guards. I don't know what the deal was with that.
Yeah,
But
I don't get into that either.
hey, man, R.I.P. Ain't gonna talk bad about him. That's it.
No, he's the better guitar player of the two. I'll tell you that much.
That's for sure.
So yeah, this album here, Plasmodulated. We got one more track. Let's see this one here. Oh, this was my favorite track off the album that I've saved for the last one here. The Final Fucking is the name of the track.
Yeah, this is lawnmower music, man.
The production on this is so fucking bright, really tight, dude. Dude, that's sick as fuck.
Yeah, dude, I love the pinch harmonics. You think I'm joking, but I'm not. I fucking love that
No,
shit.
they're fucking awesome in there, dude. They sound they're so on point. They're like really on, like the timing of them is insane. Like these guitar players are fucking ripping really technical lead lines and then throwing in pinch harmonics intermittently in between all of that shit.
Awesome.
That's like no fucking joke, dude. It's really tough to do.
You know, people laugh, but that's one thing I always really liked about the fucking Slipknot guys, that they would use the pinch harmonics in that sort of way. Do like the quick like weep.
Yeah. Honestly, doing it early fucking, late 90s, they were doing that shit, and I think Slipknot had a huge influence on metal to come and like, from our generation and shit like that. Like whether you grew up and you like Slipknot, then you like turned away from it because you thought it was too soft like I did. I was a big Slipknot head, dude. And then, got to a point where I'm like, after the Iowa album, I'm like, all right.
Well, I was gonna say,
I'm
like,
on to different things now.
Like the Iowa album, like has like some pretty heavy shit in it compared to.
Oh, I think the first two albums are really fucking great. I loved Iowa, dude. I thought that album was amazing when it came out. After that, it just kind of falls off for me quite a bit.
I will agree with you that that's pretty much where I end my Slipknot journey is at Iowa. Yeah. But I will say that like, if they never got on like MTV and all that shit, and those two albums just existed in like the underground as like Obituary and all that shit, I guarantee you that they would have never been considered a new metal band.
Oh yeah, I think
guarantee
it just got
that
lumped in with the time period.
Yeah.
I totally agree with
just
that.
Like Lamb of God, like also not a new metal band, but they just got lumped in with everybody else,
Now they're labeled an American heavy metal band is like the term for like a Lamb of God type of band.
I like that. That's
probably more fitting. Honestly, that's a good place for that kind of band to fit into. Well, they've sucked ever since fucking they let that drummer go, the fucking brother. I don't remember I think it's Chris.
I think they sucked before that, man. I stopped listening. Shit.
Burn the Priest is an amazing fucking album. Laid to Rest, amazing fucking album.
I liked Ashes of the Wake. I like that one.
Amazing album.
I think the one after that was also good, and then I think Sacrament was the one where like that was it. Like that was the end of.
I can't even name a song off that album.
I think that had Redneck. That song Redneck, right?
Oh yeah, definitely couldn't. No, I wasn't fucking listening to that.
All the other albums had a ton of good shit. Like Ashes of the Wake was fucking sick. 100%. See, like I feel like so many bands got a bad rap just because like you had to play, if you wanted to play to bigger audiences, you had to play with other new metal, with new metal bands and shit.
What was selling at the time, and those were the bands that were selling for sure.
Which when you think about it now, like
it was a huge impact on that.
Dude, if you think about it, kind of shit. Like the bigger bands, like this is I know people are gonna fucking roll their eyes and all that shit, but like the bigger bands weren't really even new metal. Think about all the ones that got really popular. Which ones were actually fucking like what you consider new metal?
I mean, I would consider a band like Korn new metal.
See, like I would consider like Limp Bizkit new metal, but like, but Korn existed far before that shit like really became even a thing. You know what I mean? Like they're like down tune breakdown music basically. Like,
but I think that's the influence that became like they sculpted the sound of new metal. So yeah, they weren't new metal to begin with, but I think that's
what I'm saying. That like the bands that we associate with new metal like weren't really like even.
Well, they didn't set out to be a new metal band. If that's what you mean. Like, they weren't like,
I
hey, we're about to
know.
make some new metal.
Maybe,
we're
man.
Just like,
Cold Chamber
maybe
was
they
definitely
were.
like that.
Yeah.
Cold Chamber was 100% like, yo, we're gonna make some new metal up in this bitch.
Yeah, 100%.
Like Static X, not a new metal band, man. That shit was.
So Dez and Cold Chamber, I could pass on. Dez and Helldriver, I actually could fucking listen to that, dude.
Nah, I was never a fan. Not a fan.
I could listen to it. I didn't mind it.
Not a fan, man. Devil Driver, whatever the fuck that shit was called.
Yeah, Devil Driver. Yeah, that's what it was.
Not a
but
fan,
fucking,
man.
Honestly, like, it's hard for me to say that like the biggest bands that we think of at that time aren't new metal, because I just think those are the bands that other bands copied, that just everything became new metal because of like what those bands were doing. Like Korn for sure is what fucking new metal is, dude. Like that's it.
See, you know what's funny? I feel like they turned into new metal after the fact. After, like the more recent shit to me sounds more like what I think of as new metal.
That sounds like new metal, dude. There's so much hip hop influence in that compared to like.
I guess I don't know.
Now, like a band like Machine Head trying to be new metal in that era, that's fucking hilarious.
With the Slayer new metal album, go listen to that one.
Yeah, that's fucking tough. That's
remember. Well, the Saint Anger thing.
Jankos would be hilarious, dude.
I prefer my metal to be as free of the influence of grunge and hip hop as possible, dude. Then how do you listen to Slam, bro? You can't listen to fucking Slam.
I do fuck with some Slam. Yeah,
dude. If you can't deal with a straight brim hat and fucking wearing some Jankos, then you ain't listening to dude. You ever go to a Dying Fetus concert? Jeez.
Dude, honestly, yeah, there's
lots of flat brims, lots of hooded sweatshirts, and lots of baggy fucking pants, man.
I would agree. That is the decor.
What is like all right? So you know, like there's like skinny jeans, then there's like straight leg, then there's like relaxed fit. What's the next level after relaxed fit?
Oh, dude,
because like that is what everybody was wearing. Like anytime I go to any sort of show like that, it's always just like one step below a Jenko. And like
that was my shit growing up. That's all I wore. Fucking K2s, UFO pants, Jenko.
Kickwear, all that shit.
You catch me in middle school? That's what I was fucking with, bro.
Actually, back when I was like in high school, I feel like I used to see a lot of UFOs at fucking Slam shows, to be honest.
100%. I bet you'll go to a Slam show now and see a pair of fucking UFOs.
Dude, you either see UFOs or you see like Army, like fucking BDUs or like
fucking K2s, man.
Some sort of camo khaki. Actually, mostly camo cargo pants. You saw a lot of. Also, those.
I'm guilty.
I still wear those.
Cargo.
I still wear that shit. I'm wearing cargo pants.
Cargo short, 100%.
I'm wearing cargo pants right now, dude. I got pockets for fucking days. I got to fit all my shit in here. Yeah.
100%.
Trinkets. I guess that just about wraps it up for this week. We went wildly off the rails there. But you know what?
Listen to fucking Plasmodulated, an ocean of putrid, stinky, vile, disgusting hell.
There you
amazing
go.
Album, amazing artwork done by our buddy Gruesome Graphics. So definitely go over to their Bandcamp and spend the fucking $7 on this one, dude. It's well worth it.
There you go. Grizz, where can they find you on the internet?
You can find me on Instagram at Kane_enabler.
And you can find me at Bad Taste Video, and you can find everything we do at www.badtastevideo.com. We stream live every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Next week, we will be covering Trepanator from 1992, a shot-on-video reanimator ripoff of sorts. But before we go, I just want to say that I showed this on the Horror Flicks and Guitar Picks podcast, but I replaced the battery in my Metamorphosis, so we will end the show on the beautiful sounds of late 80s, early 90s electronic VHS promo material.
Oh, that sweet sound. My childhood.
This is like all the old horror, like fucking
everything,
Halloween things. Goodbye.